2, 3.
Happy 1 year Aliyahversary.
So, today is the 15th of September 2020, and we have officially been in Israel for 1 year. Woohoo!
1 year.
Wow. A quick summary of how we actually ended up in Israel, because both of us never ever thought that we would ever end up in Israel. Nothing bad, we just never assumed it would be us. So I was here about 3 years ago on a women's tour, and as a joke I kind of phoned Yossi one night. I was walking along Tel Aviv, and I said to him, if we ever were forced to move to Israel, Tel Aviv could be good because, you know, it's got really nice beaches and lots of kids and lots of animals, and it's got an outdoor gym for you. And he was like we ever going to move to Israel? And we laughed, that was it. Never really spoke about it again. Last year in March, we were having Shabbat lunch with very good friends of ours in Pretoria. They are both originally from Israel, but we're in South Africa. You guys know who you are, by the way. They were in South Africa for work, and they kept going on and on that day about like, oh, Yossi, you would thrive in Israel, and oh, Justine, you would love the lifestyle. And we just spoke about it. We kind of just brushed it off, and that was it. Good conversation. Shabbat came out, we went home, and Yossi and I did not speak to each other the whole evening. And we kind of avoided each other. And the next morning, we kind of went up and we were like, what's going on? Why are we like walking on eggshells around each other? And it turned out that both of us had this crazy feeling in our gut on that Saturday, on Shabbat, that we wanted to move to Israel. And that week, we opened our file.
Next day.
The next day, yes, it was Monday. That's it, we opened our file, and we're very lucky that a few months later, literally in September, we packed our bags, 10 suitcases, maybe 11 if we had to pay for one, and 2 kids, 2 of us, said goodbye to our beautiful families at the airport, got on a plane and arrived in Israel, Haifa to be exact.
And we didn't even actually know where we were going to go in the beginning. We'd both never been to Haifa. I haven't been to Israel in like 15 years prior. You've only been to Tel Aviv and
it was like Tel Aviv, Jerusalem and
the main cities. And a lot of people told us not to go to Haifa for whatever reasons.
It's too far and it's not English enough.
And other reasons, to Russian, to this, to that, whatever. And we decided, you know, it's affordable. And it's got a lot of opportunity, and we decided to choose Haifa. You know, a train ride away from Tel Aviv, an hour, not too bad, so we went to Haifa, and we absolutely have fallen in love with Haifa for a number of different reasons.
We live by the beach. We are living by the beach today. We are going to the beach.
So in the sea, you know, that's huge. It's a game changer. I must say, it's amazing. Kids' lifestyle. I mean, my kids are able to go to the park and not worry, have a worry in the world. And I have always been on my bucket list to learn how to surf, and I haven't had really an opportunity living in Joburg. And now I'm surfing every Friday. I have to pinch myself and see, like, wow.
Especially when we're walking along the promenade every Friday morning, and we're like, oh, this is our life.
And you know, it's so many outdoor sports you can do. If you're into nature, hiking, the mountains, the sea, there's, you name it, whatever you enter, you can find and you can do. Even if you're an indoor person or whatever the case is, there's no excuse in terms of that's not for me. I promise you there's so much stuff that you can do. And with technology now, we haven't even done a pun. I don't know, a few words I picked up. Maybe 10 words. But I use Google Translate to get around. I've done all the stuff, like converted my driver's license, you name it, without knowing any Hebrew really. I mean, you know a few words though.
I've like a lot of it from when I was at school is coming back, but also I start teaching myself when I'm at the shops. I listen to people, or my first sentence that I say to pretty much everyone is "Medaber Anglit, medaberet Anglit," and if they don't speak English, I try to communicate, and I've learned a lot of words. Jaden, our oldest, is teaching us so much. He comes home and says, "Look, book bottle, or
Pach, I know pach.
Pach, you learned Pach just yesterday. Or sabon. We all know what sabon is. But yeah, so the Hebrew, like, Haifa really is not a very Anglo place, but we have the way that people help you with the English, number one, is amazing, and number two, the area that we live in, which is an amazing community called Neve Shannon, there's actually an Anglo little Facebook group. Some are from America, some are from Canada, some are from all over, and we've built this amazing little group, and it's incredible that they help me a lot. They help us with if we need help.
And also, like, there's my surfing buddies, some of them are Christian, Arab, colored, blacks, you name it, and like, I've become quite good friends with them, and they're awesome people. And it's like, everyone gets along. If you're religious, non-religious, there's something there for you, for everyone, literally, if you were wanting to
really
come.
diverse, but I think also you've got to kind of have the kind of personality that you will embrace the diversity. If people are going to be kind of stuck in that Anglo soft landing, it's going to be a bit more difficult. But like being in Haifa, we have stepped completely out of our comfort zone, and we are obsessed.
We absolutely love it. And like going back to why we left, there are a number of different reasons. Like we both just didn't feel at home in South Africa anymore. Like yes, the crime, the government, it's just like we're hearing stories too close to home, and we didn't know where to ask our kids to go to school. That was a problem, was playing on our minds quite a bit. I was stuck in terms of my business. I was trying to do everything. I even redid a personal training course to work at the version active there, which didn't work out because Hashem was guiding us every step of the way. And when we came, like, you know, we didn't really have much to come with. And so a lot of people think that, you know, it's quite expensive and it's too scary. The Israelis will take advantage of you and take you for a ride. And my attitude then was like, let them. That's how I learn, and I can actually get smarter like them and improve. Not to take improve.
I mean, so many Israelis have been unbelievable helps.
And they've been amazing. Not even taking us for a ride. They give us a random. Israelis give us a car to go, you know, wherever, invite us to Friday night dinners, first 2 Shabbases when we were here. And I mean, in general, they're such an amazing group of people. They just want to help you. If you're stuck or like in terms of money, food, shelter, you'll be sorted in a second. And there's something called street shopping that, you know, if you're not stuck up and you're okay to, you know, not lower yourself, but to humble yourself a bit and not buy all the brands.
I wouldn't say lower yourself,
not lower
because
yourself.
Let me explain street shopping to you.
Yeah, you go.
Street shopping is basically a lot of people have maybe clothes or dresses or shorts that don't fit or that they've grown out of, but that are in really good condition. And what they do is, instead of just throwing it out in the trash or donating it, what they do is they put it on the street in a packet, folded. Most of them wash it first. And when you're walking along, I mean, you've got to remember, in Israel and Haifa specifically, we walk everywhere. And while you're walking, you see a packet with clothes, you look at what you like, you bring it home, you give it a wash, you keep what's suitable, and then you donate the rest. We have managed to get clothing for the kids, for ourselves. We also got a lot of beautiful summer t-shirts when we needed them, because unfortunately we had to leave 1 or 2 things in South Africa that hasn't arrived. But we've got furniture, we've literally gotten side tables, we've got pedestals, we've gotten 2 beds, and it's also on Facebook, people constantly passing things around, and you just go and collect it. And it's just, people want to help you. If you are willing, like, people just want to help you. It's incredible.
And it's amazing how, like, you know, it takes a mentality from survival, like, you know, I have to earn a certain amount of money. I have to go in, like, with, say, 20,000 shekels, like, and it's like pressure to get a job, get this, get that, and work, non-stop working. We have the most amazing lifestyle where we both work from home and we're able to spend time with our kids. We're able to go to the park every day. We're able to go to the beach once a week. And as I said, surf, I'm able to keep on training and build my business and thrive, which is unbelievable. And like, you don't have to go in with the mentality that, you know, I have to earn and try and get a certain thing. You're going with the passion of what you can add value to the world wherever you are. And as I said, the technology makes it a lot easier with that.
No, and everyone has different needs and everyone has different wants, and it really depends on what, you know, what we don't have the need right now to buy a car, or the want, or the need to buy a home. We are renting an amazing apartment that we love. That's exactly where we want to be. We get around by bus. We have met the most unbelievable people that actually lend us their car whenever we want. So it also depends on that mentality. You know, you don't have to pack up and just put on this pressure on yourself. It's kind of like things will happen. There's jobs all the time, whether it's part-time or work from home or doing things like that. I teach English. I mean,
yeah, and as I said, the food parcels, there's people wanting, you can just take money, groups that you can actually just take money, whatever you need. It's insane.
And the government has been amazing.
Yeah, of course, the government and wherever we need, Hashem has granted us, you know.
When we make Aliyah, yeah, for 6 months, the government is providing you money.
Definitely, which is, you know, it's definitely a start and a help. Of course, there's going to be a lot of challenges. I mean, we've had plenty coming here.
Plenty.
Don't get me wrong, it's not this easy, perfect life. You know, you got to do a lot of graft yourself. You got to keep on working. There's not much rest, but I'm telling you, the quality and like it creates so much more happiness in the long run. I mean, like some of the challenges. I mean, we've had some of the challenges moving apartments.
Yeah, we had our geyser in Israel. They call it the dud, whatever. It burst. Boiler, yes. The boiler burst twice, both on a Friday. We were having guests one Friday night and trying to deal with some people. The landlord was terrible. We literally had to get out of a lease, not understanding the Hebrew, but we had help. And we kind of also took on the attitude that just because we are Olim Chadashim, we're not going to let anyone treat us like we don't deserve to live in Israel and be, you know, get the same benefits that we need.
Yeah.
And I mean, other challenges, just some of the challenges have been really intense, but we kind of just got the attitude of just, we are in the most amazing place. We have been so blessed with so much that the challenges, you kind of just like, it's okay, we'll get through this, just like we've got to do.
In terms of, like, you know, we feel so safe here. Like, we feel like, yeah, there are a lot of threats outside, but thank God there hasn't been any sirens, there hasn't been any threats. We feel very safe. Just we have to watch out for the roads. We've made the biggest thing. You know, the streets which you're not used to, just walking, having your place right going to the streets.
And we're not saying that everything's perfect and we can leave doors open and leave. I mean, we bought our son rollerblades and we had some workers that could see into where the rollerblades were, and we left them downstairs not thinking, and they were stolen. The difference is you don't feel a threat when they steal them. They take your property, but there's no fear that they're going to hurt you. So yes, you can't be naive and leave your cell phones lying around and things like that, but you don't feel that if you walk in, especially a woman and alone at night, I do not feel the fear that someone's going to hurt me from behind me.
And yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. Is there anything else you want to say?
I think just, if anyone is thinking about it and they're scared, and this isn't a video to promote Aliyah, it's a video to kind of just say like,
share our experience.
It's our experience of a year. Yossi and I have been together for 7 years and we've had a lot of challenges, and for the first time in 7 years, we can clearly say like we have never felt more at home. We have never felt our relationship is better than it's ever been. The kids, a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old, the way they're thriving, it just makes every challenge worth it. And if you have any questions, like we are so open to answer any questions. A lot of people since we made Aliyah have messaged me and said like they're so scared about this, they're scared about that. Please don't hesitate to message us. Yossi and I both have our own businesses, so we actually don't have secure jobs. We're there to guide anyone if they need it.
Yeah, for sure. And just like, you know, having a future with the kids, especially if you're with the kids. You know, like in South Africa, we didn't feel that kids had much of a future there.
Nope.
And you know, it's probably one of the biggest driving factors coming here.
Yeah.
Of course, opportunity for me work-wise also opened up a whole lot of stuff here, and I'm so grateful for it. I had some close friends who've helped me, you know, get into gyms and helped me with introducing me to the surfing, and you know, it's just been amazing photographers and videographers that have helped me out, and I'm helping them, and it's just everyone wants to help you, and like when you have, there's so much opportunity and so much you can offer to the world and find your niche And it doesn't really matter, just you're in a personal country, yeah, and you can do whatever you're really passionate about, which is amazing.
I think it's just like the biggest thing is it's such a quality of life, and like it's scary, and there's not one day, you know, that I've regretted moving here. And as much as I miss my family and he also misses his family, that's like the only con. And smoking. A lot of smoking in Israel, but that's a whole nother video.
Yeah, just so we can speak to our families, you know, so that's pretty much it. So we just want to wish you Chag Sameach,
and maybe we will see you or one of you in Israel.
Hope the end of Corona will happen soon, and hopefully you'll come.
Our door in Haifa, Neve Sha'anan, is always open.
Okay, Chag Sameach.